I thought it was actually already on YouTube as well too. Please let me know if you don't. I knew something wasn't right tonight. I knew that something wasn't going right. Not that I was expecting 1,000 people to rush in all at once, but I realized that the numbers was low. So now that I see, okay, I'll look. Thank you so much, Lita. I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, so everybody's starting to come in now. Finally, first. Finally, oh, so YouTube is working. So you're first on YouTube, nobody. Yeah, there you go. You're first on YouTube. But actually, Shot Glass actually hit me up on X. So actually, Shotgun got the first. Uh, he got the first shout out. There you go. Okay, but no, Shot Glass, you still get it. No YouTube. So Shot Glass and nobody is actually watching on YouTube right now. Once again, if things can go wrong, things will go wrong. It really will. So let me take this off the screen. That's been up a little bit too long, whatever. So there's me. Oh man. So hopefully I'm back and everything's. But look, everything's going good for me today. We're back here as a family. The Lawyer BBN fan from YouTube. There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Thank you, Marion. But big shout out to all you guys. Don't forget, you guys know if you got a birthday, anniversary, something special going on, please, please, please let me know about it. I am Shot Glass. Oh, I am Shot Glass. Okay. I am. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't. Are you? Hold on for a second. Let me do this for a second. I am. Really? No, no. I'm. You playing with me? Oh my goodness. I did not know that. I feel so ashamed. I think I do. I am. That's my ex name, Shot Glass. No, you not. No, you're not. Okay. I didn't. You know what? I'm actually starting to be like, you know what? Maybe I should just turn this off tonight, and we should just get back on it and just start fresh. No, you're not leaving. I Wow. Okay. Something. This is Go UK Kentucky basketball. Yeah, absolutely. So tonight, once again, for you guys who are just joining in, let me go back over what we're going to discuss tonight. I have my shot glass to lady. Welcome, ma'am. It's for real. Uh, we got our rather. I'm gonna get into my rather. Would you rather questions? We're gonna talk about a diet that I was on about a year and a half ago or whatever. I'm thinking about doing it again. It lasts for 30 days. We'll talk about Coach Pope being mic'd up. Basketball season has started. Practice, father and son camp. Football, we're gonna touch over. We're gonna look at the schedule for football and basketball wins and losses. And what do you guys say? And we will end the show with the would you rather. So I'm up. No, I am David. So uh, why are you in long sleeves? Yeah. So here's my first would you rather question, guys. Okay. And if you guys are just joining, this is the heat that I'm dealing with right now. This is my this is what's making me sleep at about 4:30 in the afternoon when I get home from work because I feel like doing nothing else. That is this heat is taking us out. We're tired. We just finished up our moving, and people are hot and people are frustrated. So this is what we're going through. So that's the heat right there. So my first would you rather question is for tonight is I'll put that up on the screen right here. Would you rather be be one of the best in the world at one thing, or be good at everything? I'd rather be. I'd rather not be there. I know nobody wants to be here. So, oh, why am I in long? That's why am I in long sleeves for? Because okay, so we'll come back to this. Would you rather for a second? Okay. So the reason why that I'm in my what's the name right now is because the ministry of electricity. So everything here has a ministry. It's not just the electricity place. Everything starts with the word ministry. The ministry of finance, the ministry department of defense. Everything has a ministry. So what they're doing is right now because of the heat is so bad throughout here, they're actually going to different areas of the country and periodically they're shutting off the power. So I'm trying to keep my apartment as cold as possible because you don't know which part of town that they don't announce and said okay, this part of town, get ready. The electricity is going to go out. The electricity just cuts out. So I'm trying to make sure that my apartment stays as cold as possible. So if my power goes out, it gives me a little bit of time to actually not have to just rush out. Because I go set it because it went out yesterday for like 4 hours. They cut it out yesterday for like 4 hours. So I went and sat in my car. I went for a drive. I went and sat by the water or whatever, just to just so I wouldn't get too hot. And then a buddy of mine who actually stayed in his apartment. Um, he actually stayed in his apartment, and he texted me when the power came back on last night. How cold is cold? Ooh, I don't like being cold. Cold does not look good on me at all. Um, keep it for me. Keep it in the 70s, and I'm good. A high 69 with the sun out, I can deal with that. A nice sweatshirt on, and I can do that. But I got my temperature down to like 15 Celsius or whatever it is, and but it's actually pretty cold in here in my room right now. But that's why I'm actually wearing long sleeves, is so I can keep my apartment as cold as possible. Because when it's about 15 degrees Celsius in my apartment right now. So whatever that is, in translating it, I haven't even did the temperature, but I keep it low, just so the fact of if they turn off if they turn off the electricity, which if I go blank, then the electricity went out. I'll be I'll be golfing in short. 69 feels good for me. I'm okay with that. 69 is not bad, but I don't like being cold. This I'm already good at everything. uh, but I'm in long sleeves because my apartment has to stay cold in case the power goes out because they're conserving electricity because every AC here is running full blast in the whole country because the whole country is so hot. So all the what's name um, is actually up. All ACs. If you step outside, all you hear is ACs running and everything. So that's why I'm running. That's why I'm actually wearing long sleeve shirts tonight to keep that. So back to my. I see some people's already started answering already, and let me just make sure that I acknowledge people who's actually in the room tonight. Let me go. Okay, I got Larry. Appreciate you, Linda. Thank you. Nobody. Nah, I'd win one. Thank you, Lita. Roger Robinson, Hurl. Let's see who else is here right now that I didn't touch on. Anybody else? Marion, thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Trying to make sure I get everybody that's in here. Brandon, appreciate you. Thank you. I see you. Absolutely. Let's see who else I got right now. So as they come in, I will actually touch on that. So here's I'm gonna go back over the Hurl Knows 606. Here's the first would you rather question. Um, would you rather be one of the best in the world at one thing or be good at everything? Give me. Hey, Adam, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much. Would you rather be one of the best in the world at one thing or be good at everything? For me, I want to be good at one thing. Just let me. I mean, could you imagine? Like Michael Jordan didn't have to be good at baseball. He didn't got to be good at golf, but he was one heck of a player in basketball, and that's why he's known for the best in the world that's ever played basketball. So give me one thing in particular, and we're gonna ride with that for sure. Um, nice. It's definitely keeping me. It's definitely keeping me warm. That's for sure. My wife, not my wife, but my mom. She actually went to a Goodwill in Bowling Green, and a couple of years ago, and she said, "Well, my baby, he's a big UK fan, so I'm gonna get this sweatshirt for him." So she got me the sweatshirt, and I brought it overseas with me, so I can put it on and remind me of mom as well too. Absolutely. One thing less stress. Yeah, I think so too. So I like hoodies, and hoodies definitely would be something that I would wear in the 69, about six, well, about 65. I can put on a hood, a pair of shorts, and I'll be okay. But the player started, and I couldn't help it. Yeah, the baseball team. I touched on that briefly. Harold, the baseball team, definitely cannot forget about those guys having a great year. It did not end the way the first inning got away from them, and they couldn't bounce back from that first inning of just too many mistakes and stuff like that. They just had a complete mental breakdown, in my opinion. I was listening to it on the radio, and just it was just they didn't. The first inning just didn't go good. You don't give up. I think it was 5 runs in the first inning. I think it was. So you don't give up 5 runs. You don't give up 5 runs in the first inning, and then it's not that easy to come back when these guys are playing with house money. So, but still, great season for Coach Mingion and his baseball team. Probably the best in history at Kentucky. So nothing to put their head down. Hopefully we can build. I know we're losing a lot of people, but hopefully that they can continue to build on this and make this a norm of competing for chances to go to the College World Series. So definitely congratulations to those guys as well too. Um, so the I want to tell you guys about this diet that I tried. I tried it maybe about a year ago, maybe about a year ago, and the diet is you cannot eat any cooked foods for 30 days. And that was the hard part. Well, actually, that was probably the easy part of it. No, that was probably the hard part of it. But you had to take 30 different pills every single. You had to take like a set of 5 pills, like ever so often. So you had to take 30 pills a day, not 30 pills a month, but you had to take 30 pills a day. Is this something that you guys could do? So me and my wife, we tried it. It's called the D-Herbs, and we actually seen a difference in our body. Our body felt good, and then at the end of the day, we had to take a teaspoon of powdered charcoal, and we had to drink it or whatever at the end of the day. And I'm actually considering doing it again. I found myself here eating the same things over and over again. But I wanted to see if you guys would actually would any of you guys try that diet. So you can't eat any cooked goods at all. You got to eat vegetables. And we had these olives that we got that was really good for our salad. You couldn't eat any type of heavy dressing or anything. So I'm considering going back and doing this diet again, uh, for sure. I'm trying to maybe see if I can, because it will help you flush out your body. It'll help you clean. Taking 30 pills a day was extremely hard, to be honest with you, because at times I have a hard time of swallowing pills. So at some days I'll be like, and then if it gets too wet, nope, I stay fluffy and toxic. so every day you would get your pills together and you would put them in a container so you can separate them, because each set of 5 pills. So you take 5 pills 6 times a day, and it was that's a disciplined diet. But we did it. It was hard. It was really hard, but we did it together as a couple, and we definitely saw a difference. Once we was done, and now that I've actually lost some weight since I've been here, I wonder if I could take that and just kind of help me just kind of push myself over the edge of doing it. But it comes in a green box with 6 bottles, and you got to take and it tells you which pill. It tells you what pill to take at what certain time. So to do that, and like I don't know, man. Like my wife, she did a little bit better with it for eating than I did, but it was hard not having any cooked food. So remember the cooked food question, because that'll come back here in a few minutes as well too. That's a biblical Genesis diet. I could do it. I could do it. I love. Oh, okay. So Harold, so you would be okay with it? Absolutely. Just do the veggies, no pills. Well, the pills is part of it, and don't forget about the charcoal. They got this charcoal, and when you, hey Matt Short, speaking of Matt Short, if you guys can keep him in your prayers, his dad had a car accident. If you guys could please keep Matt in in your prayers for Matt. Also for Jerry, with his daughter too as well. If you guys can keep her, I think they almost lost her last night. Yesterday they almost lost her, but they was able to revive her back. I'm not sure if he wanted me to go that much into details, so my apologies, Jerry, if you didn't. But they almost lost her, so she's back. And so if you guys pray, please keep Jerry with his daughter, and please keep Matt and his father in prayers for sure too. I want to try to activate that charcoal. To me was the worst. but I would put it in like a little small bottle because you had to drink it. So I would put it in like a little small bottle. And it wouldn't be a lot of water because I don't want to be sitting there just sipping on water. I would put it in a little bottle of water, and I would shake it up really good, and I would just take it to the head and just take it and be done with it. But the aftertaste, the grains, it just wasn't. Uh, about that, man, golf at 77 degrees this morning. Wow, that's pretty hot, buddy. I would definitely enjoy that for sure. But yeah, so I'm actually considering actually doing that diet again. I have been praying for both of them. And thanks, Earl. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the what's names. Pills are like M&Ms. But I have a hard time actually. Hey, Connie, I didn't see you earlier, but thank you, Roger. Thank you for jumping in. Jeff, Dowdy, thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. So yeah, so definitely, I'm considering doing that diet again. And if I do, I have to, or have my wife send me the box because it comes in a nice green box or whatever. And I would actually consider doing that again. But because I got like a lot of vegetables over here that I can choose from that I can actually do it. So that's for sure. Hey Jerry, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I use a gas grill. But you can't cook anything though. Nothing can be. Everything has to be just like Earl said. I think it was Earl. Everything has to be raw. Nothing can be cooked. Nothing can be baked. Nothing can be boiled. Nothing can be microwaved. Everything you eat has to be completely raw, and that's not good, and that's not easy whatsoever as well. So definitely for sure, I'm thinking about it. I'm on a seafood diet. Can't have no sea. I don't. You can't even have no seafood. I don't think so. So we got so I'm really considering about doing that right there, doing it again. Now that I'm over here, it's easier for me to get away from all the other stuff that I eat back home, and I would just do I'll be fine with cans of cold stuff. Nothing out of the can. Well, I guess if because we ate like olives, but like we got them fresh in the jar or whatever. So those the red ones because they had so much flavor in it, and it would same here eat it all for real. So uh, so you guys let me know what you guys think about that and if you would do it. So really, the big thing really this week, guys, is that um, we seen a video of Coach Pope mic'd up, and it was nice, guys. Like it was good to see them guys out there on the court practicing, and it was good out there. You could tell Coach Pope was out there, and you could tell, you could just tell how calm he is out there, and you could tell like I'm at home, like no pressure, just do what I know I can do, and that's coach's basketball team, and start from the bottom and work their way up. Get my boat motor operational. Anything that can go wrong, as I'm sure. I need to come on so we can go fishing, man, for real. I would love to get out on the water, but I think he was playing too. I didn't see the part of him playing. Um, Pope is dope. He is, man. Coach Pope is okay. But I really like everyone looked like they was real attentive. Hearing him mic'd up, hearing him understand, teaching these guys the assignment, praising them guys. He didn't yell. I heard someone said, I can't remember who actually sent me a text, but they said maybe we got so used to Cal cussing on the sideline, maybe Coach Pope would be a lot calmer and not cussing on the sideline and not just yelling go go go. Will actually have something designed and something really ready to go. So I look forward to hearing more of this. I look forward to seeing more practices. I mean, this is look now that our team is built with the exceptions of one more player, and we don't really know who that's going to be. You know, I think Riley he will commit on the 23rd for some school, whoever he decides to go to. We thought maybe Jasper, since he was going to be on a radio station, he was going to commit to Kentucky. Then that didn't happen. So we're just being patient. We're seeing what happened, and the right thing is happening is that Coach Pope says we'll worry about that last piece when we get them. Right now, we have 12 dudes in here that can straight ball, and this is where my attention is at right now to try to get these guys to actually buy into what I'm doing, and so we can learn from the bottom up and as people have mentioned before, having Jackson Robinson already in the system, already knows what's going on. He can definitely be that person that can help those guys. But I seen where he actually called out Garrison and praised him for what he did in practice. That's big time because I have high hopes to see what Garrison can do in a Kentucky uniform. Because I mean, people say don't count out him maybe starting over Williams. I kind of doubt that. I do see Williams starting, but I have to believe that Garrison is going to get a lot of playing time at the five for sure. Body up with those guys, yeah, always cussing and yelling at assistant coaches. So I think that's going to be a new fresher breath of air to have that on the sideline with Coach Pope. Is just seeing the calmness of him. And I mean, all coaches get aroused. All coaches get up. They get down, up, or whatever. But I think it's the way that you carry yourself that the players can see you. If you stay calm and if you feel like things are still under control, it's something about your players seeing that can says we're going to be okay. It's something about a leader saying we got this, guys. Like what are we panicking for? And when we see that, and I think that's what Coach Pope is going to continue to instill in all his players all year long is that we got this, no big thing. We're going to be okay. And I look forward to actually seeing that more and more. John Calipari, Arkansas lost. I'm not sure what that means, Larry. You have to explain as well too what that means. I'm not really sure. John Calipari, Arkansas lost. I mean, Kentucky's going to beat them, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing. You know what? I seen a video of Butler and Garrison beside each other, and you get a kind of ideal of that either Garrison is really tall or Butler is not as tall as maybe I thought he was. But just looking at them doing the dance video, getting their personalities out there, I think that goes a long way with the fan base. How gross in Kentucky this year. Absolutely. We're gonna take care of business and that's gonna feel good. But seeing how short Butler is, I definitely look forward to seeing how. But you can tell that Butler came here to play basketball. You can tell that Ortega came here to play basketball. You can tell that Ansley came here to play basketball. You can tell that Carr came here to play basketball. You can tell that Chrisa came here to play basketball. You can tell Noah, Trent, Chandler, Williams. You can tell these guys all came to Kentucky to play basketball at a high level, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Um, so Garrison is so that's why when I look at thanks, Mary. That's why I look when I seen the video of Garrison and Butler doing their dance together. I was like, my goodness, is Butler that small or is Garrison that tall? And so I guess there you go. So being at 6'11", and I think Butler maybe 6'2", 6'3" at most, I think. But I definitely look forward to seeing those guys out on the floor. The excitement. See, here's the thing. Once we see that first clip of practice, it's on then. There's no going back. We get to see him up and down the court playing, passing the basketball, getting up, moving, and all the good stuff that he's 6'2". Yeah, I didn't think he was that. So it seems he has a lot of personality. I think Butler. I think between Butler and Krista, the personalities are going to be out. It's just going to be out of the gym, dude. But I think Ortega is going to be that way too as well. But I just think everyone's going to have a good personality here at Kentucky for sure. But Butler's a straight. Yeah, Butler's a baller, and that's why I said Butler came here to play ball, man. Like I'm excited. I really am. These guys, they came in here, man. I think they want to win for each other, and I think that's so important for moving forward as well too. Can't wait to start next season of basketball UK. Basketball is just going to be fun, man. It really is going to be a lot of fun for sure. Let me move this right here up for a second. Right here, and also in that time frame of practice, Coach Pope also had time to do the father and son camp, and that seemed to be a really big turnout. I wish that's something that I would have. Of course, it's a father and daughter, but I wish as my daughter was younger, I wish I would have got up to Lexington to be able to take her to one of those, to some type of camp up there. And now that she's playing freshman basketball, she's busy doing her own thing. And dad's this dad now. I'll take a try and going to show out. Yeah, but the father and son camp, from all reports, from all accounts, that was a freaking home run. They absolutely loved it. The kids loved it. The players supposedly was very interactive. They was very open. They was very, just like the personalities was showed out. The coaches, the new coaches, were just all sold in on the fans and just making the fans know that they're grateful for being here at Kentucky and this opportunity, because there's no opportunity out there like coaching or playing at Kentucky. It just isn't. It doesn't matter if Kentucky's had a down year or not. It doesn't really matter. It's still playing at Kentucky, and Kentucky is still on a level like no other program. That is for sure as well. Put this right here as well. Curry's going to talk smack, but I think he can. I think Curry's going to talk a lot of smack this year, and I think he's going to back it up. Uh, it's it's odd having somebody of that much talent and that much experience having to come off the bench. Most likely, I mean, I look for Butler to start right there. I don't look for Curry to start, and maybe Coach Pope will switch it up. Maybe one game you start, next game you start. Or just I'm glad I'm not the coach that I got to figure that out, and I got to look at a guy like Curry or a guy like Garrison or a guy, these guys and say, yeah, guys, you got to come off the bench. You guys are not going to start. But these guys know that coach is going to give them some minutes. They're not going to have to worry about that. They're going to get their chance. And the whole thing is can we as a program get to March? Can we as a program win some games and set ourselves up for a chance at a national title? There a young man named Marino visited today. Is I heard let me see. Lita, thank you so much. Actually, nobody, thank you for that. I think I saw that today on the what's his name? Let me see if I can see that. Uh, oh no, that's Braylon Mullins. He's gonna visit. What's his name? I don't know about this. No, that wasn't what's his name. Who said that? Lita said that. I think Lita said that. Put it right here. I think Lita said that. Let me see who said that, so I can get the right. Yeah, Lita said that. There's a young man named Marino visiting today. I have to look up his name. I don't see his name right here anywhere, so I'll definitely look it up as well too. So I do try to keep up with UK stuff as much as I can. So between the heat, between the work, between getting up 5 hours before I got to be at work, I'm actually working with a publishing company right now. We're trying to get my books out on 61 different platforms, some more countries as well too. So trying to work with that, trying to maybe redesign my book or whatever. My schedule is busy. Today I went to bed at 4:20. I was 4:20 p.m. I was already in the bed for the night, so I can make sure that I can get up and have enough energy to do the show tonight. 11 has UK at 11 in football. Um, wow, that's hey Dottie, thanks for joining in on X. I always appreciate those who take the time out to watch on X. So I really want to say that too. Can you say the alphabet backwards? Probably not. I'm not that smart of an individual in life. I wish I could, but thanks to Sean for joining. That's a John Wall. So much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But maybe if I take my time and really go backwards, maybe Deshaun, maybe you could do it for us. Okay, I appreciate that. Check out Pope's interview with John Wall. So much passion. I do that, Blake, and thank you for joining in the show. I appreciate it as well too. Number 11 in football, is that nationally or is that in where's that at? Because I missed it. I like Pope Far. I'm just nervous. The man has never won a game in NCAA tournament. I'm gonna put this out here up on the screen, and you guys tell me what you guys think. Okay, JC Wilder, thanks for joining in. I haven't saw you in maybe a couple of days, but thank you so much for joining in today. It means a lot. This is the question, or this is the comment, and you guys tell me what you guys think. I like Pope so far. I'm just nervous. The man has never won one game at an NCAA tournament. You guys tell me what you guys think about that comment. Absolutely, I like Pope so far. I'm just nervous. The man has never won one NCAA tournament, and that's from J.C. Wilder. What do you guys think about this comment that I presently have up on the screen right here? 11th in the SEC. Um, wow, man. Wow. Is that my apologies, Donnie. Are we talking about basketball or football? But either way, that's still pretty low. If you're referring to football, we do have the fourth worst, the fourth hardest schedule in college football this year. Maybe that's why they have us at the number 11. If you're talking about football, basketball, hopefully not in basketball. Surely not. So I'm going to assume you're talking about football for sure. But I mean, here's the thing for football. Hey, thanks JC for this comment right here. This is the thing about football. Like we know that during the COVID year, during the COVID year, Kentucky didn't we didn't do good when we had to play so many SEC games. We didn't do good at all. So here's the thing of it. If Kentucky wants to be thanks, Donnie. If Kentucky football wants to be really taken serious, when you get into having a rough schedule like this, then you're going to have to find ways to win these ball games. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself year after year after year. No one's going to believe in you. Look at the difference in basketball. Look at the difference in football. Kentucky basketball has already established themselves as being a powerhouse in basketball. Even after having a bad year, people still look at them as being Kentucky can still be in the mix. Kentucky football is going to have to win these ball games. Like we can't have close ball games against Vandy. We can't. We got to beat South Carolina. We got to continue to find a way to beat Florida. And out of those, and so let me just throw up the schedule right here since we're talking about football right here. Okay, let me just do this right here. Let me see if I can do this the right way. So bear with me. Hopefully you guys can see this tonight, and we're gonna go over it. Is that too small? I find John Wall. I don't know. Oh, how do I find it? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. Can you guys see this okay tonight? Because usually, if it's too small for me to see, then I know that you guys can't see it. So I can see it. So let's just go through the schedule. We don't necessarily have to go deep into the ball games or whatever, but let's just go into the schedules and let's just see what games we will win and what games we have a chance and what games we probably won't win. Point Game Podcast number 17. Okay, Point Game Podcast number 17. Look what he did at BYU. He had a better record than Cal with nothing. So let's see. Let me go back to this right here. Donnie, this is for you, okay? Because I was going to get to the football games, and we was going to just as a group just kind of just look at the schedule and just say we gonna win, maybe toss up, and maybe we'll lose this ball game. So looking at the first ball game, that should be a W. There's no reason why we lose that ball game. We should beat those guys for sure. We definitely have to show up and don't let the guys hang around to the fourth quarter and then we find a way to pull away. Let's see if we can control from the kickoff and just dominate this game from beginning to end. The second game, so we're 1-0 right now. The second game is against South Carolina, September 7th. We should win this ball game. We need to win this. We at home. We need to win this ball game. And please note, look at the schedule. The schedule is our first four ball games are at home. The last 2 years, we are at home for this. So we actually talking about football right now, okay, guys? We're talking about football. I know people get excited about basketball, but football season's on. That's our next sport up. And I just want to touch over football just a little bit, but South Carolina, we should either be 10-2 this season or 6-6. So we should beat South Carolina. Georgia, I mean, is it just Georgia and we might as well just pencil in a loss? I mean, is that what Kentucky football is about? Is that when we look at Georgia, we just go ahead and say it's a loss. Because if that's going to be the case, then why schedule Georgia for it? Why? Like why put them on your schedule if it's just going to be an automatic loss? Now I get it. That's an automatic loss to a lot of teams in the nation, not just to Kentucky. But we got them at home this year. We got 18 out of the 21 starters back. We still got some good transfers who come in. We're going to be a solid ball club. Why is it crazy to think that this right here could be a toss up? Now I know every year it comes down to sometimes to Kentucky and Georgia. Well, with Tennessee too as well. I don't want to be stupid and not say that. But you know, can you know can Kentucky find a way this year to beat Georgia? We at home. What else do we have to lose? Everyone in the country has already penciled Georgia in as having a win against Kentucky. So what do we have to lose? We just got to go out and play football for once. Like we cannot let Georgia just come into Kentucky and just destroy us. We got to make this a competitive game. So that's a toss up. But I mean, if we're being realistic, we'll say Georgia is a loss, okay? But if we come and play football and give ourselves a chance to not get blown out in the first 3 quarters, maybe in the fourth quarter, if it's close enough, maybe just maybe being at home, being early in the year, hopefully we don't have a whole lot of injuries, and hopefully we can find a way to maybe pull off this major upset because it would be an upset. So, but I guess for the sake of the show, let's do we lose against Georgia. I mean, if we just using common sense, I guess whatever. So right now we're 3-1. Now we're playing Ohio at home. Georgia lost a few guys last season, but they are Georgia, and I think that's the biggest thing, Earl, is they're Georgia. Hopefully Kentucky can people can start saying, oh, well, that's Kentucky. So let's talk about it. So I definitely would love to be able to get a win over Georgia. That would be a major upset in college football. But for the sake of the show right now, we're going to say Georgia's a loss. And that's, like I said, Georgia's a loss. Georgia's beaten a lot of teams, just about everybody. So, it ain't nothing to be ashamed about. It's happening to everybody. Ohio, we should beat that team. Here's a tricky one. Our first road game is against Ole Miss. These guys are giving Ole Miss they're saying Ole Miss is probably going to be better than Alabama this year. With that being said, we don't necessarily play Ole Miss bad. We usually go down and we're usually able to compete with Ole Miss. Is this a year that we can go down and maybe get a win in their house? A couple of years ago, we remember we was there and we should have got that W, but we ended up getting beat because we couldn't hold on to the ball game. So hopefully we can go back down this time and we can get a win. So that's a toss-up, man, between Mississippi State. Against Ole Miss. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? You are not beating, and that's my point, Chris. I know exactly what you're going to say, Chris, about Ole Miss, but crazier things in football have happened. I know Ole Miss got a lot of people coming back. They still got their running back. All this stuff is happening, and those guys are at home. But it's still not impossible for us to go down and knock off Ole Miss. Remember, we beat ourselves against Ole Miss. What was it, 2 seasons ago? We beat ourselves against Ole Miss at their house. We should have beat them, period. We couldn't hold on to the game, and we made some mistakes. So it's not crazy to think that Kentucky can't go down to Ole Miss and get this W for sure. So I'm going to go out on the limb and says we beat Ole Miss this year at Ole Miss. So right now we are, what is that? 1, 2. We are 5-1 right now. I get it. It was 2 years ago. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is we got solid talent this year on our ball club that can go down to Ole Miss and get this W. It's not crazy. I get it. Chris, hold on. You can't ever tell me that was 2 years ago. Chris, you are notorious. You are notorious for bringing up stuff in the past. Always. So you can't tell me that was just 2 years ago. It just it just kind of is what it is. Now, if Ole Miss is a loss, that's okay. Like I said, they got Ole Miss pretty high this year in the SEC. Ole Miss got a good squad coming back this year. So it's not crazy, but I just feel like it's somewhere on this schedule. We've already played. We got to get an upset somewhere. And if you can't beat Georgia, you got to find a way to beat Ole Miss. You got to. It comes a point where you got to find a way to beat some of these teams that you have no business beating. It just is. So I'm going to go out on the limb, and I'm going to say Kentucky goes to Ole Miss this year, and we get a W. And I said it here tonight. I might have to eat my words and say, wow, okay, Kentucky got beat. You know, life goes on. But I'm calling it today that Kentucky finds a way to go to Ole Miss to actually beat those guys. And I get it. Ole Miss, they got a good team. But I just think our Wildcats are going to be hungry. I think we bring back enough talent that we're going to be okay. So, Vandy, at home, back at home at Vandy on the 12th. Vandy's a win. We're beating Vandy. It's just going to happen. Just accept it. Florida, we got to go to the swamp. I think Florida is playing for their coach. They know that if their coach is losing, he's going to get fired probably. So they're going to be playing for their coach. They're going to be playing to keep his job. But I think Kentucky keeps it going, and I think Kentucky keeps it going, and I think we go down to the swamp and we find a way to win that game out as well too. And remember, it's 6-6. Could be. It could be, Ronald. Hey, thanks for joining in too as well. I appreciate it. It could be a 6-6 schedule. I mean, it really could. But I'm going down to Florida, and I'm giving Florida a win. We're gonna beat Florida at their house for sure. 1 second, guys. Let me do this right here. Something I always forget to do. My apologies for this. See if I can get this in here right here. Let me see. Right here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Share group. My apologies, guys, for this. But we're going to go down. We're going to go down to. We're going to go to Florida. We're going to get that W for sure. You know, I wasn't really sure how the show was going to go tonight, but I like how it's going. I do, for sure. I think this is going to be good. But yeah, so we go down to Florida. So what is that? We beat USM, we beat South Carolina, we beat Ohio, we beat Mississippi. I mean, we beat Ole Miss, we beat Florida. Now we got Auburn at home. This year, maybe you know what? Maybe I'm just UK can say UK goes 6-6, but other fans say it, and they are trolls. UK fans can say no. Oh, I'm not saying that you're trolling us. Well, I'm not sure if anybody else said anything like that, but all comments here are welcome. You can say people can throw their comments up. I just say just keep it clean, keep it classy, and don't attack each other, and just have fun at it or whatever. So definitely, I hope that's the case as well too. But so let's see. So we're gonna beat Florida. I think Auburn comes in and finds a way to beat Kentucky this year. I just think I don't think, and it's crazy because people might say, well, how do you got Auburn beating Kentucky, but you got Ole Miss losing to Kentucky? I just feel like we got to go win one of these ball games, and if we're going to win one, we need a road win because that's going to be our first road win. We need to go on the road and we need to start strong because we got some tough road games this year, and we'll get to that in just a minute. So I think that I think that we beat Florida at Florida. I think we come back home to Auburn. I think Auburn beats us at home. I think we go to, and then the next is Tennessee. I think we go to Tennessee and Tennessee beats us. Hate to say that, man. Like that hurts my pride very much. That hurts me for endearing troll is an endearing term. Only can make fun of your brother. So I think Auburn is going to be terrible again. We will beat both Auburn and Florida. Okay, well, I mean, but see, that's the thing, though. See, here's the thing in sports. We sit here and we say this, right? I'm gonna get a little emotional for a minute. I'm an emotional brother, so you guys bear with me. See, this is the Tennessee is a win. Freshman quarterback overrated too much. Ooh, okay. So here's the thing in football. People said there's no way that you can beat Ole Miss. It's kind of like the things that you're supposed to do, you don't do, and the things that you're not supposed to do, then you do it. And I think that's kind of the situation now. Is I just think we find a way to go into Ole Miss and we get a win. And for some reason, we get Auburn at home and we lay an egg, and we can't seem to move the bat. I mean, the football, we can't seem to get off the field on third down. We can't seem, what I'm saying? We can't seem to stop the yards after the catch. We can't seem to stop this kind of stuff. And I think that's the game that Auburn comes in and they do that because they catch UK coming off a win off of Florida, which is going to be hard fought. And I think that's when they get us as well too. I think they will. And see, that's the thing. I think we'll get Florida. I think we're going to overlook Auburn. That's my take. I think we're going to come in and let Auburn come in and beat us at home. Tennessee, I know they got a young quarterback in Nico, but I just think Tennessee finds a way to win at home because that is probably going to be a night ball game, most likely. So I really think that Tennessee will find a way to beat us at Tennessee again, and that hurts my soul too as well too. Mary, we should get that win. Texas, yeah, we'll probably go out to Texas and get beat too. Maybe. Is Texas on the come up again? I know they had a good last season, but those guys are returning a lot of players too as well. So do we go out to Texas and get a win? It'll be hard. It'll be hard to go to Texas, and I'm just being realistic. And the end of the season, I think we will go to Louisville, and actually we at Louisville. We at home against Louisville. I think we would take care of business against Louisville and continue the streak going. Texas win by top 10. Blake is actually. Hey Clint, welcome in. Blake is actually Texas win, be top 10. So you're saying that if we beat Texas, then Kentucky would be Texas win, be top 10. If we beat Texas, we'd be top 10. But see, that's the thing though, and that's exactly what I'm saying is right there is, Ole Miss is going to be ranked high. Georgia's going to be ranked high. Tennessee's going to be in the mix. You got Texas is going to be ranked high. If we got to beat South Carolina. We got to beat Vandy. Got to beat Florida. Try our best to beat Auburn. Maybe not get blown out by Tennessee. Let's see if we can do that the day before my birthday. Hopefully we don't get blown out by that. And just got to see what happens. You can't beat South Carolina. We got to beat South Carolina, man. Like no joke. We have got to beat South Carolina this year. South Carolina is got to be a win. Ohio is going to be a win. Vandy's going to be a win. Florida should be a win. Mary's going to be a win. Louisville's going to be a win. So there's our 6 wins. But we still just being 6-6 is not. It's just it doesn't set right with my inside soul. We got to do better than that for sure. Nobody said. Let me see if I can throw that up on the screen because I agree with that right there too. I don't think anybody would argue with that. Where's that at? I'm trying to talk you. Beat the team. Chris, there you go again, trying to talk yourself into beating a team that would smoke you by 3 to 4 touchdowns. Which team are you talking about, Chris? Oh my goodness, man. Which team, man? I'm just saying, man, nothing's impossible, bro, for sure. For real, UK maybe wins against. I think UK is going to go on the road for their first. No. I get it. Texas is probably going to beat UK. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and say that the Cats are going to necessarily go down to Texas and beat those guys. I'm just saying that's why you play the ball game, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why you play the ball game. Anybody can get caught on a bad day and lose a ball game. Did anybody think Michigan was going to lose that ball game? Did any of that stuff happen? That's why you got to go play the ball game, and you got to go out there and you got to give yourself a chance to actually win the ball game. You know what I mean? You got to go out there and give yourself a chance to win the ball game, and that's what this is all about. And I think we have what it takes to be able to go out there and actually do that. Ole Miss. I don't think they're going to put up 50 points on UK. Chris, I appreciate it. And we got to get together and we got to go over all of this right here as well too, Chris. Okay. And but I just feel like UK, if they come out to play this year, if they come to play, really, really come to play, if Coach Stoops can allow his offensive coordinator to do what he does and not put any strings on him, then I think we can have opportunity to go to Ole Miss and compete with those guys and get a win. Yeah, I mean, just like I agree with you. Loses to Auburn. See, I got us beating Florida. Oh, okay, I do actually have us losing to Auburn. So I'm not the only one that actually feels that way. I feel like after beating Florida, that's going to be a hard fought game. The emotions are going to be high. We're going to come back home next week, and we're going to end up losing to Auburn because we're not going to have our head in the ball game, and we're going to let those guys come in and win that ball game. I just really feel that I already said Tennessee's going to be a loss at Tennessee. I think even though Nico is young, I think Nico is with everything that Tennessee is. I think Tennessee's going to find a way to win that ball game. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 wins. What's that? 8-4, I think it is. So I got us going at 8-4 this year, as well. If we go 10-2, those 2 losses will be Georgia and Tennessee. If not, we will be our non-conference games and beat Vandy and South Carolina to go 6-6. And yeah, I think so too. But I mean, like I said, we gotta find a way. We look, if UK is going to be taken serious, we're going to have to win a ball game that nobody's seen it happening. We're going to have to beat an Ole Miss, or we're gonna have to go to Tennessee and beat Tennessee, or we gotta find a way to go to Texas. But one of those 3 hard road games, I say 4 because I think Florida's going to be hard, but I think we beat them. But out of the 3 of Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Texas, one of those teams has got to lose to Kentucky. One of them. We got to find a way to beat one of those teams. And I think we'll be okay with that. We will take more, but I think as a Kentucky fan, if you don't lose all 3 of those games, then I think we can be satisfied with that. And Ole Miss is, like I said, they said Ole Miss is probably going to be better than Alabama this year. So that's why I'm saying you got to get these guys while the season is still fresh and while people are not completely banged up by then. Let's go get that win on the road. UK is 38% of the offensive production. Ole Miss returns 68%. You are not beating Ole Miss. That game might get ugly. 50 burger is a realistic outcome. Cool, Chris. I love it, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I love it, Chris. Oh yeah, absolutely. Now we lose to Georgia and Texas. Yeah, I got us losing to Georgia and Texas for sure. I don't. I mean, I don't see us. I don't see us winning those 2 games. And look, I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed to say that Kentucky lost to Georgia. I'm not ashamed to say that Texas might whoop the Cats at the end of the year. The Cardinals are pretty much. I think we're going to win just because we at home, and it's going to be a lot of those games. It's going to be Senior Day. Ooh, they get Senior Day on Louisville at home. That's cool. Hey Pam, welcome in. I appreciate you joining. Okay, let's see if I have I gotten everybody that's in here. Yeah, but the I think we should have an 8-4 record this year. I said, okay, you're not late. You're always on time, so you're good. No problem whatsoever. So I think I think we can go 8-4 right now for sure. I'm trying to think. Did I actually do that? Would you rather? Okay, so with that being said, I know we're talking football. I need to get into my second question. Harold Vanny, Chris, you know what stats don't count when you haven't seen the first game from either team. That's it. I'm just another fan like all you guys out. And when I look at this right here, hey Pam, hey, you got my text number show for the show. Can you 1 second here? Let me see if I can do this right here. Nope, that's not a caption. This right here. Pam, can you inbox me on my phone line right here? I have something for you, okay? So anyway, we just got to that's right here. So we this is exciting, man. Like we took a show with nothing to really talk about, and we're having a really good conversation. This is all right. I think you guys should all give yourself a clap. Beautiful. Uh, so we'll jump right back into the football in a second. I'm gonna take this off. I see touchdowns in the future. I see touchdowns. Yes, I do. I see touchdowns a lot. So um, I'm gonna take this off for a second. Thanks for breaking it down. I hope you're right. I do too, man. I do. Thanks so much, Donnie, for joining. I appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, the Ole Miss is a top is a toss up. It just depends on if we're ready to go on the road and play football. If we're really ready to go play in that ball game. If so, I think it gives Kentucky a chance to actually really win that ball game. I'm trying to think which one of these weeks is our bye week. Well, not a bye week, but we coming off a bye. The 19 to the what's the name? No, that's not a what's the name. Ooh, do we? Let me ask you guys a question. I'm trying to get the dates here for a second. Before no, that's the game right there. So after Tennessee, we have a bye week going into the Mary game because I'm looking at it and that's 14 days in apart. So that's the bye week right there going into the Mary game. So hopefully we heal. You know how we are when we come out of bowl. I mean, out of a bye week, we don't do too good. So hopefully we don't come out flat against Mary and let these guys. I know we should not let Mary beat us. I get it, but we don't do good after the uh, we don't do good after bye weeks. We don't play our best ball. So good thing that we're actually getting Tennessee before the bye week because we've been getting them after bye weeks and it hasn't been pretty for us. So hopefully this time around we got Mary after bye week and we can come and we can definitely destroy Mary like we should, unlike we should be. So I'm gonna throw this off the screen for a second and I gotta put back up my right here. This is my second would you rather questions right now. I was going to do that before football, but since Donnie came in and wanted to talk about football, then we talk football. That's how we do that. Would you rather, right here, would you rather never be able to take a hot shower or never be able to eat fried food again? Which one would you rather swing stats? I have faith in the team. I have faith in the team. Absolutely, I do too. You cannot love an English Clint Vincent. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I aim high, and see what happens. Would you rather never be able to take a hot shower or never be able to eat fried foods again? Um, Give me my. Ugh. Oh, me. Now, does an air fryer, does that count as fried? Never eat fried food. Okay. No, no, no. I would too. Also, hey, where's everybody actually watching that? I'm watching from the night too as well too. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you just joining, if you got a birthday, anniversary, or something special going on, please let the loyal BBN fans show know so I can give you guys a major shout out and say congratulations to you as well too. So this is the question right here. Coach, hot shower, never hurt anybody. Hot shower, coach, I never hurt anybody. Uh, I will. The first question was, I'm gonna throw this up just for a second because Clint is actually asking for it. And how many people know that when Clint asks for something, you give Clint what Clint wants? So that's what this is about. I'm gonna show this for you, Clint. Okay, right here. So, right here. This right here was the first question right here. Would you this right here? If you're just joining, this right here is the first question that we asked. Would you rather be one of the best in the world at one thing or be good at everything? And all these, I put all of these right here in the in the comment section too as well too, for you to go back and actually see when you actually see the show. I wouldn't make it in Peru, so Peru are lucky to have hot water. I like hot water. Even on a hot day, I still need my hot water for my shower. I just it's just a part of life, man. I want to be good. I want to be good at one thing. Whether I want to sing, whether I want to. I mean, because you got Michael Jordan's not good at everything, but he's good at one thing, and because of that, everything else has. Sorry about that. Everything else has spread out for him. Has brought many more possibilities for him. So I would definitely want to be good at one thing. That's for sure. Uh, Football. But yeah, I think that was a good segment for the football. Thank you guys for always making things easy for me. I appreciate it. Uh, my wife said, "Bye bye fried foods. I can take cold showers, no problem." uh, my wife said, "Bye bye fried food. Bye bye fried." So let me see if I can see that again too. Put that back up. Would you rather not be able to take a hot shower or never be able to eat fried foods again? But I don't know, man. Fried foods is just now. If now fried foods, are we talking about putting it in a skillet, putting it on a stove with the grease and everything, or can you put it in an air fryer and have it on the part that you can actually feel like you can still eat something crispy? Because I don't cook chicken or all that stuff on the stove anymore. I cook all my chicken in my air fryer, and I get the same results as well too. Yeah. So there's that question right there. So I was supposed to do. Sorry about that. Me either. Pamela, my husband, tried hard to teach me. Must not have all the brain cells for it. Could you imagine if Jordan um, had been as good as a team owner as he was in the NBA? Wow, man. The Charlotte Bobcats would be one heck of a team if that was the case. Then I definitely take a cold shower. Supposed to be good for you, and shrinkage won't hurt me none. So I need my hot showers. It do, but here over here, like the water is so hard. I tell people that the water is hard, and they look at me and be like, "What do you mean that the water is hard?" Oh, you can tell a difference at the water. I use a salt purifier at home for my water, and you can definitely tell the water. You can definitely tell the difference in water versus the hard water and stuff like that. So people, not everybody really understands that. In a skillet with bacon grease, gotta have flavor. But you know what, though, shot glass. Even if you does anybody else out there use an air fryer? Um, that seems to be the way to go. But in a skillet, in the bacon grease. Now, is the bacon grease? I gotta ask you, shot glass. Is the bacon grease coming from the Maxwell House coffee can that's sitting in the middle of the stove? Is that, and you got a spoon and you got to dip it out and you got to put it in, and you got to put it in the pan because if that's the case, if that's the kind of grease we're talking about, yeah, I don't know what sound this is, but this is for you, shot glass, because I like it. Boom, I like that right there. Gotta do it, but yeah. So I use an air fryer for everything. Like I got McDonald's fries yesterday, and I wasn't even absolutely like I wasn't even. He said absolutely, and I wasn't even in a rush to eat my fries yesterday. I said, you know what? I'm okay. The electricity came back on, so I went home and I didn't finish my fries. So I said, you know what? Just throw the fries in the refrigerator. Came home tonight before I came live tonight, and I threw them in the air fryer, and you couldn't even tell that they was a day old. Man, boom! That air fryer just be doing it for real. JW's in the house. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Absolutely. So this is a JW. You know what I forgot, bro? I forgot to do the picture again, dude. Look, I'm Jay. Just so you guys know, if you guys are just joining, this is why my mind's not right most of the time. Right here, I'm gonna show you guys if you guys are just joining. That's this is why my mind's not right. So I'm not thinking straight right now because I'm dealing with this every day outside, walking in the heat, and this right here is pretty. This right here is pretty strong. So that's why my mind's not right. So I'm sleeping and I'm walking. I'm sleeping and I'm walking, and I'm trying to dodge the sun. So my mind's not right. And it's not all there right now. So this right here will explain exactly why I'm not in the right mind most days. Let's see where we at. Let's see. I want to go back up to that on what's name about the. Um, let's see. Somebody said something about that. I know. What's name said he uses it. Half runner green beans with bacon grease and new potatoes. First thing in the morning. Ooh, look, they people say you should go to a mom and pop's place for breakfast. No, you should go to some of these other places for these other people's houses for breakfast. That's what's up right there, Paul. these having some country fried. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go to the store and buy me some potatoes and fix me. I'm gonna go to the store, buy me an onion, get me some chopped up potatoes, some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna fry me up some potatoes. I think I am, dude. Hey, and with my smuggled bacon that I have in the refrigerator. That sounds like a good meal to help me sleep all day. That is for sure. It's 92. It's 92 here. Hey man, 92 feels good. You guys almost there, dude. Yep, that's it. Then make some gravy and biscuits, bro. Kuwait restaurants interviews. Can you Kuwait restaurant interview? Can you explain the Kuwait restaurant interview that speak English? Oh, would you guys be okay if I did that? Because I can. I mean, because I can definitely go. I can definitely go to a Q80 restaurant and do an interview about the food if you start consuming that wonderful chocolate. Fried taters. Oh, them fried taters with some onions and salt and pepper. Todd, stop it, my dude. Just stop it. Don't do that no more. Paul, happy birthday to you. He turned 60 and think I'm 17. Absolutely. I think I'm going on 16 right now. My body's telling me don't do that. Don't lie to yourself. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely try to go and do some interviews. You know, Lord is better for you than Crisco. Hey, but it's none of that is better when you can take that grease at the end of it and pour it in the pan and dip it out when you're ready to use it. That's pretty good. You know, lard is better for you than Crisco. Tell me, hey guys, tell me where you're from without telling me where you're from. How about that? Can you guys do that? Happy birthday. Yep. I think Paul just had a birthday Saturday. I think that's when his birthday was, I think. If I'm correct. You might want to correct me with that, but I think Paul, your birthday was Saturday because that's when last Saturday. You have to remind me. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Wow, I missed that. Mm. My wife, she loves going to Cracker Barrel to get um, um, those fried apples at Cracker Barrel. So she'll go there and she'll get breakfast, but that's really what she wants. So she'll get the regular serving of apples, of fried apples, and then she'll get a little extra on the side. So, it's like a bacon greens and make poking eggs. Hey man, you gotta recycle stuff, man. Stuff is high these days. For real, that was a chunk of a ham in crock pot. Yeah. So uh, I always burn stuff up in a crock pot. Thank God they got bags. Thank God that they actually got bags for crock pots because I would burn up. Location hint, never nervous. Okay, I don't know where that's at. Can someone guess where that's at? Location, never nervous. Hint, never nervous. Ooh, pearl of the purchase. That is where I'm from. Any guesses? Jeff Dowdy, you don't count. Oh man, dude, I'm halfway between possum, trout, and monkey's eyebrow. That always makes me laugh when I see that because I cannot believe that is actually a real place. Possum, trout, and monkey's eyebrow. Okay. Crockpot, great idea. Horse capital of the world and bourbon. Well, we know where you at, JW. That's for sure. I don't know. I can't figure out where shot glass is from, and I don't know where leader's from. That I definitely don't know. But I know where you from. I'm from Eastern Jeff County. I went to the same school as the Tigers. Well, loving native English. I wanted you, Eastern Jeff County. I wanted you to tell me where you was from without telling me where you're from. Like giving me like, well, you and love it. You could have said I'm from where Purvis Ellison is from. My wife is from hell up to hell for certain. Is that actually like my wife is from hell for certain? Wow, like I Scooter. Second location hint, Scooter. Hazard County. You're from Hazard County. Is that where you're from, Clint? I just think about the Dukes of Hazard. I'm sorry. I seen Scooter. That's what the first thing I thought about. Known for big tornadoes now. Kind of known for big tornadoes now. Ooh, is that in Western Kentucky? Ooh, I'm not sure, Jeff. And it's crazy because you guys have told me where you guys are from, but even with these hints, I still can't figure it out. Like I don't know. UK shirt, good on you. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. Yes, Jeff, native, got it. We kind of known for. I grew up in. Okay, I grew up in Hazard. Okay, um, cool, man. So, Paul, that place that you said your wife is a pine mountain. The Snodgrass lives. What is a snot? Man, look, all these terms and terminology, like you guys have got to school me, man. Like I didn't, like I don't know. Hey, Charlie, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining in. I'm not sure if I didn't notice you earlier, but welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Um, what the heck is a snodgrasses? Like, what is that? Is that an animal? I'm sorry. I don't know. Third location hit John Wooden Prestige. Yeah, I don't know where John Wooden. I have to go Google that, man. I don't know. Like I don't know where that's at. I really don't. John Wooden. Where is that at, man? There's a group of people with the last names. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So if you're a Snodgrass, I apologize for the insult. I did not know. Okay, for real. 10 miles from Mammoth Cave. Mammoth Cave is down there by. Mammoth Cave is down there close to Mammoth Cave, West Burn River. Is it Mammoth Cave down there closer to Bowling Green? If I'm correct, Mammoth Cave or Mammoth Cave is up. Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. I'm way overseas somewhere. I can tell you where to go to different countries and tell you what restaurants to go to, but I can't even tell you what's going on in my backyard. On the other hand, our football team has won lots of state tournaments. Um, ooh, thanks for making groundhog hollow. Ooh, I don't know what that groundhog hollow. I say our team has won lots of. Are you from Louisville, Lena? Because I know Louisville produces like X and all those guys. They do pretty good at football. So I'm not really sure if that's what you're talking about. Fourth location here, Russ Dickolas. Okay, Clint. You know what? All these hints. Matter of fact, um, if you guys got one, is Edmonson County. Okay, my apologies for that. I've been to Mammoth Cave before, but it was when I was younger though. I know it's cool in there. I know the temperature feels really good in there compared to outside, but no, not Louisville. Okay, don't know. Let's see. That's Danville. Oh, Danville football wins a lot of state championships. Is that who it is? We're from Mayfield. Come on. we're from Mayfield. Come on. Bellevue. I am off. Like this is I feel clueless, people. Like somebody educate me, dang it, Jeff. I know, right? Oh, Jeff, you wasn't supposed to say. So you're supposed to just throw out the hints and see and just I still got to go back to shot class though to the possum. Yeah, I just that throws me for a loop because first time I seen it, I just couldn't believe that was fifth location hit. Doctors of Dunk. You from Philadelphia? Is that where doctors? Look, I'm real doctors of Dunk. Okay, I don't know if that's Doctor J, which is in Philadelphia. I don't know because I don't know what I'm not familiar with where Doctor J's from, but I don't know. Like Philadelphia, cool. And your inner Burning Mac coming out. Who? Fifth location, NASA. Uh, we ran out of it. Okay. Oh, I got you, Jeff. Okay, for real. So, definitely, if you're just watching, please tell me where you're from without telling me where you're from. That was actually a lot of fun. Louisville. I said Louisville for I said that for Lita. I said she's from the I said Lita because she said that we win a lot of state championships underground cave. Mammoth Edmonson County then. Because they just said Mammoth Cave or what's the other is there another cave in Kentucky? Nervous, Purvis, Ellison. Man, you know what? I think I'm about to. I'm immature. I'm immature too, and I still eat cereal with cartoon characters on it. I still love blueberry cereal that only comes out around. Halloween or fall. Fam, you all right with me, for real. Mayfield. Oh, you from Mayfield. Okay. But is Mayfield really still winning championships, leader? Really? Are they Louisville? Okay, so I guess maybe, I mean, because when I was coming up, Mayfield was actually really good at football too as well. Frogtown and Tadpole Hollow. Right. These you guys went all in. If you just joining, please tell me where you're from without telling me where you're from, please. I know this is a sports show. I get it, but ain't a lot of sports going on. Um, we just sat back waiting for recruits to sign and football to start and more quick videos of basketball. But where have you been? I haven't really. You talking to me, right, leader? Because I what? I haven't really. I grew up and I graduated from Simpson County, which is Franklin, Kentucky. My parents live in Bowling Green by Western, but I haven't. I've been to Lexington. I've been to Louisville one time, twice, and but I haven't really. I've been to Glasgow. Let's see, where else have I been? I've been to Russellville because I drive through Russellville, but I haven't really been to like Rockcastle County. I haven't really been around Kentucky a whole lot, so I need nervous. I need to get out and see more of Kentucky for sure. Um, that's according to the comments that you guys got. I definitely need to get out in Kentucky and actually see Kentucky a whole lot more. That's for sure. Um, Russ Smith was Russ Nicholas. Okay, see, nope, never would have thought about that. Never would have thought about that, Clint. Clint, you're not allowed to give me more comments tonight, okay? Because I would have guessed that for real. Uh, so Clint lives in Louisville, Rockcastle County, Litchfield, at Nobody. Underground cave is famous in the city. Is see, I've never heard of the underground cave before. I really haven't. So I think I need to get on a plane and just come home for a few days and just tour Kentucky. That's for sure. Let's see if we can scooter McCray. Okay, that's the golfer from Happy Gilmore, ain't it? There's lots. Kentucky has lots of beautiful places. I need to get out and I need to go see it for real. Town that has that poke salad festival and set on the trip state line border Tennessee and Virginia. I need to try some. What exactly in what's in the poke salad? Because I've heard it on the radio show before, and what's in that? Is that a meat or is that vegetables or what? Um, that is why it's funny doing UL basketball references to a diehard UK fan because I was not. That is not on my mind for real. No way it wasn't. Ray Jenkins lived in Tuscaloosa for 10 years now. Harlan, I mean, mixed in with location references for real. Yeah, but I never would have got that. That is for sure. Rodney McCray golf with him. Um, See, I thought that Rodney McGray. I thought that was a name from Happy Gilmore when he was Happy Chandler is from there. I thought that's what it. Well, wild greens. Ooh, wild greens. Do you boil them? I assume. And is that? I have to assume that it's healthy. That it's good for you. If that many people eat it, poke salad is nasty. It's similar to a turnip greens. Well, I like turnip greens. Can't eat them every day, but I like turnip greens if cooked by the right person. So I don't know, later. I'm on poke salad. It's nasty. It's a similar to turnip greens, kind of. Nah, I don't know. Ugh, wild greens too. Ugh. Back to the United States show idea. You can do a remote show from various cities in Kentucky. I would love to do that. I would. There is a big radio station, unfortunately, that does that too. So, you know, I don't want to be like those guys, but they do that too. But I would definitely love to go to various cities and just hang out and just do a show and just meet some of the locals for sure. That would be a lot of fun. Picture of poke salad. Okay, send me a picture of the poke salad, okay? And if you send it to me right now, I'll try to look at it and I'll let you guys know if this is a yes or no for me because that is something crazy. So I'm going to get into my final Would you rather question? See, I just eat, but y'all making me hungry. That's one time too many for the Lord. It is. Here's my final would you rather question right here. Would you rather never be able to say thanks again or never be able to ask for help again? Poke is good. Pick it young and boil several times till water clear, then season to taste. Shot glass to you. Is that your? Are you? Let's see. Are you giving your? What's the word I'm looking for? Are you giving um, your not signature, but are you giving your stamp? Are you giving your stamp on Pope? So yeah. So would you rather be able? I mean, would you rather never be able to say stinks? That's what I heard. Making lasagna right now, and starving. Nobody keep doing your thing, man. For real, bacon grease is good too. Absolutely. Would you rather never be able to say thanks again or never be able to ask for help again? Ooh, you can have all the points you want. Ain't nobody doing that. Let me see. Did I get a text? Let me see. Cancel. Let me see. Yep, I got that picture. Oh no, I'm good. Don't even worry. I got the picture from Hurl. Don't even worry about it, big guy. I'm good. That's hey, as they say. Hey, as they say it on the uh, on American Idol. Hey man, you know what? That's a hard no for me, dude. Don't even nah. You know what? Thanks for trying though. Never ask for help. No, I'm good. Don't even worry. That's a plant that you pick off the side of like the sidewalk or something. Really? Come on. That's supposed to come on, man. Really? That's a hard no for me, big guy. I'm good. Some things in life, it's okay if you don't try it. Believe me, it's okay if you don't. Absolutely. Someone said that this is a hard question. That's a baby plant. I feed the big ones chickens. Okay. Nah, I'm good. I mean, if that's just a plant. Is that poison ivy? That's what it looks like. Is that poison ivy by the sidewalk? When you said wild flowers or wild greens, I didn't imagine that this is what you was gonna say. Wow, no, I'm good. Someone send me something to eat. I got a gift card for Uber Eats. That's a hard no for me. Chase it with charcoal for real. It's good chopped up. Nah, you know what I like in my eggs? I actually like mustard in my eggs. I know that's crazy, but I think I love my wife because my wife knows that I love mustard with my eggs, so she always makes sure that I have mustard in the house to actually help with my cheese eggs for real. Yeah, and the best, hey, I'm here to tell you guys right now, if you eat eggs, the best cheese for eggs is Velveeta, hands down. Any cheese out there that you tell me is better for eggs, I disagree with you. Velveeta cheese is the best. Is the best for eggs. Prove me wrong. They creamy. Ooh, wee. They creamy. I say thanks all the time, so that it's hard to get. Me too. I think for me too. I think that would be saying thanks. Um, just showing your gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Just I mean, so many people. You open the door for somebody at the store, and then they just walk on through or whatever. So they be like, "Thank you, you're welcome." People don't say thank you just for and that's annoying. So for me, I have to say I would give up asking for help again as well too, for sure. Monterey Jack. No, Monterey Jack. No, I'm good. No, my wife likes her egg sandwich. Yes, with mustard. Earl, your wife is my friend. Tell her congratulations. Yes. What's your wife's name, Earl? So I can say it on air. I think you probably said it before. Is she pregnant? Only leaving it up to Pam to say something like that. Earl, what's your wife's name so I can give her a shout out for that? Because I don't find very many people at all that like mustard on their egg sandwich. Dreamer, hey, there you go, Dreamer. That's for you. But Pam, I wish I had a laughter for you. I can't. Is she pregnant? Congratulations on your pregnancy. But yeah, man, we definitely got to do it. Pam, my mayo on egg sandwich. What? Mayo? Is that mayo? You put mayo on your egg sandwich? Now that's gross. She gave you the fish bump. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah. So uh, mayo on eggs is the city spelled. Letchfield is the city spelled that way. All the others have I. I thought it was Litchfield. Litchfield. It's Litchfield. I thought it had an I in it. Yeah, I have to actually see that Letchfield is the city spelled that way. She gave up. She gave you a fish month. You need to turn your sound effects up. Okay, let me see. There you go. Is that better? I don't want to bust people's ears out when I do that. So I have a Spanish keyboard. I live in Rough River. I live on Rough River at Clinton, so I went to Litchfield a lot. Was that? Was you guys able to hear that sound a little bit better? Can't hear it. Oh, so if that's the case, then I'm not really sure how to really fix that. That's why I didn't really use it a whole lot because I wasn't sure how to really do it. Maybe I can get that figured out too, with the along with the other 45,000 different things that I need to figure out how to do while live as well too. So I thought maybe it would work, but I guess not. So I got it turned up all the way, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sorry. My apologies once again. Egg sandwich, mustard almost like deviled eggs. You just can't make deviled eggs from Easter eggs just to see it. Yeah, you know what? Let's go make these. Well, now that we didn't, now we got these eggs. I was touching on the sound effects. Um, yeah, I'm trying to. You went to Central, Mike? No, no. I went to. I lived in Bowling Green one time, but so I actually went to Bowling Green High for 1 year. But I actually graduated from Franklin Simpson. Then I seen a lot of say, child can't make deviled eggs out of Easter eggs. I just got that. Nobody. You know what? I had a very slow moment, but I just got that. Yeah. Then I send a lot as a child. I was touching on the sound effects. Hope I can fix that as well too. I mean, you guys could hear it before, but for some reason you can't hear it. So I guess I can hear it. It's loud in my headphones. I'd rather not be able to ask for help. Yeah, me too. Just I think and I think coming from Kentucky, just the way that we are in Kentucky, I think saying thank you to your neighbors and to people around you. I think just saying that just became is a way of life because it's the right thing to do. And so I would definitely not ask for help unless I'm dealing with trying to fix this thing on computer and trying to learn how to do it. But definitely would definitely give up not asking for help. You put mustard on, put mayonnaise on you. Nah, I don't eat deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are horrible. I don't do that mess. Have you spoken with any Iraqis while in Kuwait cities? I haven't really spoken to like a lot of Iraqis here. But as far as when it comes to different countries here in Kuwait, um, so actually, what I want to do, I know I missed out on something. I know they're not. I know he's probably not watching. He might watch, but um, we get a lot of help from Pakistanis and from India and like stuff like that. So we get that a lot. And I had to give those guys a ride home. And those guys, when they found out that I do YouTube, oh my God, Mike, we're going to make you big. We're going to tell everybody about your YouTube page. And one of the guys, one of the main guys that's with him, every time we get in the car, like I had to give him a ride the other day for the first time. And we got in the car, he said, the guy right there in the middle, he's going to subscribe to your channel today in front of you. So I meet some really good people over here, I really do. Unfortunately, I guess I have to save that video to when I get home because I still need a job for at least for a few more months, and I don't want to get banned. So I will keep that for another day because I could definitely go on a tyrant. Yeah, for real. And no, you put mustard on Miracle Whip. No, I don't do that. Velveeta and three cheese and Velveeta on my eggs for sure. Iraqis are some good people that I met. India as well, but India and Pakistan hate each other for some reasons. Um, I don't know. I have a it's well it's for me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell the difference, and I guess I need to try to maybe do a little better effort with learning. But no, not Dukes. Not no. My wife likes Dukes. I like what's the name? Let me see. I don't Duke's okay, but I definitely go with Miracle Whip first if I'm going to go with anything like that to spread on my sandwich. Duke's is second if I have to, but Mayo, Miracle Whip, the blue one, is the number one. But yeah, it's a lot of like you got a lot of Filipinos here. I think if you go by numbers, I think you got India, they're first. Philippines is second. Africa is third. Um, let's see, Egypt, Turkey, Oman. You got a lot of different countries here. From Lebanon, you got a lot of different countries here. So Kuwaitis is actually the minority here. It's more of everybody else that knows. Those guys, they don't have a lot of people. Here, I make homemade mayo way better than any store product. A note taken, Earl. Well, I do too, but real mayonnaise is just Miracle Whip. Oh, man. I love Miracle Whip, man. Miracle Whip is mine. How do you make homemade mayo? That's interesting. Earl, you know what? You're a pretty interesting fella. You know that? See, that's it. That's that term that they use in Kentucky. Man, you're a good fella. You know that? What's up, House? That's what my grandma always says. House, how you doing? So that's real good. Uh, so, man, we ended up having a really good show tonight, man. You guys came out and just helped the brother out, and I appreciate that. Don't forget, man, if you like it, if you watch it for the first time, don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, and let's grow. Nobody is convinced that I can get 5,000. What's the name? And once I get 3,000, I'll be doing another raffle as well too. Just want to put that out there. I forgot to say that. Um, a while ago when I reached 2,000. But once I reach 3,000, then I will be doing another raffle as well too. Hopefully, that I can help somebody that can take me to the post office so I can mail out everything. But yeah, that is definitely what I want to do when I reach 3,000 as well too. Is have another raffle with other coins, or if it's not a coin, maybe getting you something. Earl been doing the dirty. So the if I don't get a coin for the winner, I'm gonna try to get a something local and just send it to you, something from Kuwait itself, and maybe send it to you as being the number 3,000 or whatever as well. But I definitely want to do that as well too. It's just to say thank you once I reach 3,000 to have another raffle. So that would be good as good too as well. So congrats, Big Mike, big deal. Once again, I'm working with a publisher now to actually. They want to revamp my book and they want to put it out to like 61 different platforms and to different countries and stuff like that. So between the heat, between working with the publisher, which is, I got to talk to them late in the morning as well too, and make sure that I stay up with the videos here as well. Um, and work and all that kind of stuff. A little busy, a little hot, a little tired, but I'm definitely trying my best to come here and make sure that we have a quality show. Fried bologna, egg, and cheese. Oh my goodness. Oh my, stop it. Nobody just stop it. Just like go away right now. But hey, you got to take the bologna and you got to cut the ends so it doesn't bubble up. Miracle Whip. You got to cut the bologna, egg, and cheese. You got to take the bologna and you got to slice it so it doesn't bubble up. I don't like the bubble. Lay flat, burn up a little bit, and then take it off the stove, and we good. Yeah, Litchfield isn't that where Jim Beam is made in a huge prison? Litchfield. I think Litchfield has a prison there, don't they? Litchfield Correctional Facility. Not that I know anything about it. I just been known to look up a couple of prisons in the state of Kentucky before. Uh, but yeah, Litchfield isn't that where Jim Beam is made in a huge prison? Litchfield. I don't know which prison is there. Litchfield sounds very familiar. I know it's not the women's prison because it's Pee Wee Valley for women. So I know Litchfield is definitely not um, is not for women. So I'm not really sure about that as well too. It's amazing where a sports show can go at. Talking about we did a whole lot of everything. So we just recapped, guys. We talked about the Coach Pope mic'd up, the father and son UK camp. We went over the football schedules, win and losses, and we did the would you rather questions. And let's see, Mike, throw that charcoal and 8,000 pills in the trash. You have gotten a lot of ideas tonight. Probably so. I think so. So I think 30. What's 30 times 30 is what, 600? No. How many is that? 200 and something pills in 1 month. I can't remember the number. Nine. No, that's definitely not 900. 30. Don't take and don't do it on a 31-day month. Do it on a 30-day month as well too. But you got to do it for 30 days. You got to take 30 days every day for 30 days. Wow, that's a lot of pills, bro. It's almost 1,000 pills. Deviled eggs will make some stinky sound farts. I don't do deviled eggs, that's for sure. Is that right? 900 pills in 30 days? No. Somebody tell me my math is wrong. No way, man. Is it? No. 900 pills. 900 pills in 30 days. Oh my goodness. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You looked at me once a day. Yes. I just couldn't believe. I said the number before, 900 pills in 30 days. We did it. We took all of them. We kept the schedules, and whenever we went outside, we always took our pills with us and made sure that we always stayed on schedule and had a little alarm to say, take your pills. Um, so if anybody missed that, we did a diet maybe about a year and a half ago. It's called the 𝐷-Herbs. And for 30 days, you can eat nothing but raw vegetables, nothing cooked, nothing processed, none of that. And every single day, you have to take 30. Is it 30 pills? It is 30 pills. Yeah, every day you got to take 30 pills a day for 30 days. 900 pills. That just sounds insane if you think about it. Wait, I'm not addicted. They all was natural pills. I am not addicted. I have not picked up a pill like that since I've taken them. And so pill heads, okay, I guess. But we're good though. We felt different. Our body was flushed out. The charcoal at the end of the night when we had to take it and drink it. And when you spill some of the powder trying to put it into the cup, it just went everywhere. It just, hey, are you from Western Kentucky? And we call him the pill poppers. Hey, you are from Western Kentucky. We call him the pill poppers. 900 pills in 30 days? That's a lot. Like, I'm about to call my wife and ask her, what was we thinking about? Like, I don't need you to listen to nobody else at all. Tea Verde or green tea with hot water, you will lose 30. And you know, we actually tea Verde and green tea with hot water. I need to actually green tea makes me jittery though. That's the only thing I don't like about green tea. It makes me like, it just gives me these jitters. And I'm like, I don't like that. Peel head. No, it's good. It's all good. No problem. Everything here is all for fun. Month gotta be really bad for you. I stick with bacon grease out of the coffee can. Well, I was trying to. The 𝐷-Herb is all about doing a 30-day detox of your body. So for sure, that was the whole main reason of that right there too, as well. So yeah, that kind of went sideways. My fault. I'm sitting here drinking some homemade lemonade. That would be good right there. My mom makes some. I don't want to be biased and being around the world and going different places. You know, you try out different things, but my mom makes one heck. I just wish she put a little bit less sugar in it. But other than that, it's really, really good. What are you doing in a sweatshirt, isn't it? It is. Sandy, thanks for joining too as well. So what's going on here in Kuwait right now is because Steve, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it for you and Sandy joining. So what's going on here in Kuwait right now is it's so hot that all the little cities or whatever, like basically considered like just like different parts of town in another city in the states. But basically, the Ministry of Electricity has decided because it's so hot and it's so much electricity being used that periodically different places around town, they're just shutting off the power. So with that being said, I don't know when our building or our local, because they'll shut down our whole, just about our whole like little city or whatever our part of town. So they'll shut it all off in like an instant. They won't give you a warning. So my ideal is if I keep my house as cold as possible, then if they turn it off, then that buys me some time for the house to cool off and then actually start getting hot. So that buys me some time. But so I have to wear a sweatshirt to be able to really keep that. I could actually wear it every single night because it's cold in here every night. So, yeah. Oh, I have unsub and unsub. Oh, I have to unsub and sub a bunch. But definitely, hey, if you guys are just picking me, pig, my goats are supposed to be fun for real. I'll trade you some chicken or bees. So, uh, what are you? So that's why I'm in a sweatshirt. So I can, because it's cold in here. My feet are cold. I got on socks. I got to go to the emergency room in the morning. I got to go get my foot X-rayed. I think I hit my foot on an Air Force pallet at work, and I hit the top of it. This part right up in here, not the toes, but this part right here, and I think I might have fractured a bone right here because I ran right into it, and it's hard, and I don't know what. But I if I have on shoes, if I have on my flip flops, my feet, I can walk okay, walk better. But walking on just you can feel the detox for real. You can definitely, my foot is really hurting, so I may actually have to go and get an X-ray just to see if I maybe fractured a bone up there or something. Because that bone is real small, so I hope I didn't mess it up. Um, so just want some small ones to make cheese and get milk and stuff. So yeah, for real. So I got to make an appointment for the dentist. I got an implant in my mouth. I probably shouldn't say that on live, but we talk about everything on here. But I got an implant on my mouth that I had right before I got out of the Navy, and I think it's not doing too good right now, and it's expensive. And if they tell me if they tell me that my insurance won't cover it to get it redone, I'm telling my company that I'm going home to get this done because I'm not, because I go home and I get it for free. I am not staying here to paying all that money for it. So I may be home for vacation sooner than I may think because it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, because it's going to happen for real. But yeah, but my foot is hurting. I get out of bed and I can't. Everything. So I'm pretty beat myself up about that. We keep it real up. We keep it real up in here. So. But my implant is not keeping it real right now, and I'm nervous as crap. I've went through so much for my smile, and I don't want to lose it. So I got to do what I got to do for sure to actually get that fixed. You can keep chicken and legs. So good luck, Michael. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey guys, and don't forget to come come to Peru. It's $20. That's funny right there. But hey, my little foot problem is not as important as um, Matt Short with his dad. Keep him in his prayers, and also for for Jerry Messer. Keep his daughter and his family in prayer too as well. They almost lost her last night or yesterday, and but they was able to bring her back and everything. So. Please keep them in their prayers as well too as well. Who's taking all those pills? About we did a, this is for Pam. We did a detox about a year and a half ago maybe, and part of the dehab was eating no cooked foods. Everything had to be raw, completely raw, and um, and part of the thing was we had to eat raw foods and take 30 pills every single day for 30 days. And then at the end of the day, you had to drink charcoal with distilled. You can only, and in that time period while you was on a diet, you can only drink distilled water. So, so we had to do we had to take the charcoal too as well too. So, so definitely I need to go see if I got my foot hurt or whatever. But that's who took the pills. 900 pills? Oh my, what was I thinking about? Are you stupid? But we felt better after we was done. Hey Jeff, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in. Thank you. Oh my Lord, you are lucky, Mike. You wasn't impacted. But hey, it helped. We felt a whole lot better after we was done with that 30 days. I don't know if we felt better. I don't know if we were just happy that it was over. But it was gonna, and it will clean out your system. It really will clean out your system. So we just felt better eating vegetables and that type of stuff. But it was really hard. It was a little easier for my wife, but after like day 15, we was like, this sucks, and we still had 15 days to go. We're at hoodie and 120 because the room is really cold. Because I am a what do they call those preppers? Those doomsday preppers. I'm prepping for no electricity because our electricity could go out at any time. I'm gonna go watch Hoosiers and clean out my system. Absolutely. Is that a Jiffy cornbread? What's the name that you got? That's the best cornbread out there. I know people said that they can make hot water cornbread and all this kind of stuff, but let me tell you, Jiffy cornbread. Matter of fact, let me text my wife and tell her to send me some Jiffy cornbread when she sends me some stuff over here. Yeah, for real. Hard no, but I heard of people doing the garden of eating that. I've never heard of that before. Interesting, but that's probably what it was. Shaking a pill bottle is the West VA mating call. West Virginia mating call. Yeah, I heard that's pretty. I heard that it's pretty bad up there when it comes to the addictions and stuff. These drugs that has taken over people's lives and communities and cities and countries. It's a really bad sad situation. But after those pills was done, yeah, we didn't do that anymore. That was it. My wife likes talking about doing it again, so I actually considered doing it again myself too. She'd do it while she's home, and I do it here. And if I cheat, I won't tell her. If she cheats, she won't tell me it neither. So who knows the difference? It's just, baby, I took the pills today. I'm good to go. But we're definitely looking forward to that too. Uh, wow. So hey guys, thank you guys so much for making this show another success. I appreciate it. The show is growing. It's growing slowly. The numbers are going. The views are. It's look. It does. There's nothing going on right now. So when I have this opportunity to come and hang out with you guys for a little bit, um, then I enjoy it. It gives me a little break away from everything, from the heat and everything. But you know, the show is going to we're going to grow because we're going to keep doing this as much as possible. You're from Valley Station. You are so funny. We're going to keep doing this and we're going to keep enjoying it. And the Loyal BBN fan family will grow in its own time. But I do support. I do appreciate all of you guys' support for making this happen and continue to support me and wanting to be a YouTuber full time. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go BBN and go Cats. Hey guys, sorry. Don't forget. Sorry, if you're still here, don't forget. Um, if you can watch the replay, let it play, and also comment after the video. That's really good for the that's really good for the video. I mean, for the channel too as well. To watch replays and like it and to comment as well too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it and go